Ever wonder why some people succeed and others don't? Why is it that some people are like money magnets or even people magnets and others have a really hard time with this? Have you ever wondered why some people can attract opportunities and prosperity while other people perpetually struggle? Is this you? Are you struggling with one of these things? I'm Laura Lee Humphreys, and in this episode of Faces of Freedom TV, I'll be sharing with you what my take on all of this is and why it is that some people succeed and others struggle. So listen in, because what I'll be sharing with you is all about your presence, how you present yourself or not, and your relationship with your body, which holds your presence. So learn what I have to share with you and make it a priority, and this can go a long ways in helping you create a life you love through a home business lifestyle. So as I said, it's all about presence. How are you showing up in your life? How engaged are you? Or do you check out? Are you really grounded and fully embodied in your body, in your life? Or do you check out, living in your head? Do you allow life force energy to move through you easily without constriction? Because that is the thing that attracts people, opportunities, and prosperity to you. So let's look at what happens when you're not open. So everyone in life has various experiences that are difficult and traumatic, painful, abusive. We all struggle in some way or another. So when you have those experiences, let's unpack this. How do you respond? What does your body do? Well, initially, then your muscles tighten up and close in to protect you. It's like the initial jolt of a car accident, for example. You tighten up and retract. And when there's a lot of trauma, then this shifts your chemistry of your body so that your hormones your body makes different hormones, more of hormones of stress and of trauma rather than of peaceful, thriving, growing, happy hormones and emotional energies or emotional chemistry. Additionally, your nervous system shifts into the fight or flight state so that you're on the defense. You're thinking about, what do I need to do to take care of myself to survive? It's an hardwired thing that the body does, rather than being in the nervous system state where it's more relaxed, you're more open, you can learn, you can thrive, you can digest. Okay. Another thing that happens in these traumatic experiences is that the blood flow moves from this part of your mind, the frontal cortex, where you can make good, sound decisions, back to the backside of your mind, of the primitive, more reptilian brain, which is all about survival, all about self-preservation. Another thing too that happens when you're in this state is your digestion shuts down or gets very slow and low, because all of the energy is going now to dealing with whatever this experience, this trauma, or this emergency is. Additionally, your immune system gets suppressed. So all of this, we know, are states of stress, which create hormones of stress, which create thoughts of stress. And then your muscles, the musculature of your body and the fascia, holds a lot of this tension and it closes down. So when you're in this stressful state or responding to trauma, and over time you haven't been able to fully resolve whatever that traumatic experience is, that closure, that protective response is still stored in your muscles. Your body learns how to hold itself in this holding pattern of constriction and protection and closing down, rather than being open and allowing things to come to you and flow through you. So it's just a natural thing. Everybody does it, of just closing down and protecting. But what happens when years later your body is still in that holding, closed, protective mode? You can't be open to life force energy flowing through you in a smooth, unhindered way, or even like a large way. Think of it as, the difference between a little trickle of water in a stream versus the amount of water that can flow through a large river. It's a huge difference in force and water and energy. So if you are closed down energetically, physically, in your muscles, to where you're in the holding pattern, then you can't open up and relax to receive life force energy, which is what brings to you the good things in life. And so when you go to build your business, go to talk to people, learn how to sell, offering them what you have to offer, that requires an open, receptive stance of allowing people and things to come to you. Yet you're in this contradiction of your body has been trained over time to close down, to protect and restrict. And so you have a hard time allowing life force or things to come through you for people to respond to you in a way that you want. So it produces a dilemma, and people get frustrated. It's like, what's going on? And so they stay in their head and loop about all these thoughts of why can't I, I'm no good, and all this other stuff that go into a negative downward spiral oftentimes, rather than understanding how to connect in with your body, make the shifts within your body chemistry, within your neurology, within your musculatures, within your muscles, to allow your body to soften and open up. So this is something that I've worked with. Sometimes I've struggled with. I have worked with this quite a bit over my lifetime. I have had a pattern of being very closed, very shut down, and very withdrawn. And so it's been very difficult for me to really open up and connect with people and sell and do the things that I need to do in order to grow the business that I want so that I can create the life that I want. So this may be you as well. So let me share with you how some of the things that I've done to get through that in hopes that it will help you as too. So what I noticed was, in the course of doing a lot of personal growth and inner healing work, was that when I had a difficult time being grounded, being present, and engaged with people to be able to really connect with them and look them in the eye and feel confident and strong, it was because I had a difficult time being in my body, because it would have me feel a lot of the emotions that were difficult and painful that were a result of difficult traumas or painful times or experiences, or my perception of those experiences that created pain for me. So instead of sitting fully in my body, feeling that uncomfortable energy, I would check out, which a lot of people do. And in cases of severe abuse, then literally people disassociate from their bodies. Although I'm not talking about that extreme, it's just the same concept that happens. And so notice and see if this is something that you have a tendency of doing as well. We always want to distract in some way or another. People will look to drugs, drink, food, sex, gambling, shopping, technology, screens, a lot of things just to distract themselves so that they don't have to sit with themselves and be present with themselves, connect with their body, because then it would bring up all of these hard and difficult emotions and past memories that they haven't been able to resolve. So if this is you, and then you have a hard time going out to talking to people, this is something that contributes to much, much stress, a lot of physical disease, a lot of nervousness and fidgeting, nervous laughter, a lot of anxiety, and how many people have anxiety these days, and a difficult time looking people in the eye. And for me, I would add to that is I would trip over my words. I'd have a hard time speaking. And then I would get all embarrassed and red in my face, and then everybody around me, including me, would be very uncomfortable because I was so uncomfortable. All of that is an indication that you're not fully grounded in your body, that you're not comfortable in your body. You cannot be present fully to what's going on. Present mean in the moment, current time, in this moment, not thinking about, not stuck in the past of what happened, not in your head stewing about what could happen in the future, but being in your body, present and here. When you go to talk to people, especially if you're doing a sales conversation or talking to prospective clients, if you are not really focused and grounded and present with them, being able to look them in the eye, if you're fidgety, if you're nervous, if you're displaying any of these indications that you've checked out of your body or that you're not really connected to your body, people sense that. And they will sense there's something off with this person. I don't know what it is, but there's something not quite right. It's very subtle, and a lot of it's energetic, and it's something they would pick up subconsciously. The end result is they don't feel comfortable with you. If people don't feel comfortable with you, they're not going to trust you. They'll have a hard time listening to you, and they're sure not going to buy from you, which makes it very difficult to grow your business because that requires making sales. So, how do you unravel all of this? Well, one of the things that I've done over many years, as I've mentioned lots of times in my videos, is a lot of inner work, a lot of meditation, a lot of energy healing, cleaning up my diet, because the types of foods that you eat either support your body in opening up and support it in relaxing and becoming more healthy so you can thrive, support your body in shifting the neurology, shifting the biochemistry of your body so that your muscles can relax, or the foods that you eat can add to the stress, add to the closure, the protection, by having foods that are processed, packaged, very unhealthy, have loads of unhealthy chemicals, GMOs, xenoestrogens, all that garbage in them. All of those chemicals will keep your body lodged in a state of survival and closure and protection, as well as energetically keeping all of those emotions stored within the tissues of your body that you're having a hard time dealing with. So it just perpetuates the state of you being disconnected from your body, which, as I've just said, creates problems. So look at your diet. That's one big thing. Move to a more plant-based diet. Look into yoga, exercise, movement. That can help you get the energy moving so it doesn't stick and get crystallized or stagnant and stuck within your tissues. One of the things that I really like is a modality called yin yoga. It's a different way of doing yoga in that it's stretches that you sit in for a long period of time without having your muscles warm up. You want to keep your muscles cold. And because what happens when you sit in that stretch for a long period of time, like 2 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes, literally, it allows your fascia, the tissue that's surrounding your muscles, to relax and open up and stretch. And as that happens, that allows the muscles to relax and open so that more energy can be flowing through that part of your body, especially in the hips and the pelvis, as well as even the shoulders and the heart space. So you can do a lot of different things with movement to help your body open up and relax. You can also use breath work, getting out into the sunshine, fresh, clean air, talking to people, having good connections with friends, and being able to really soundboard when you need to. Another thing that I use, and I've mentioned this before in my videos, is the gifts of plants in the form of essential oils. The chemistry of high quality, good, pure, organically grown essential oils talk to the chemistry of your body, the neurological, the hormonal chemistry of your body, and it supports your body in relaxing and shifting state so that your body can release a lot of those chemicals and emotions of stress that keep your body in a protective, tight, closed-in, contracted mode. Okay, so there's a lot of different tools that you can use to help support your body open up and relax and shift its state. The biggest thing is just simply your awareness. Being aware in the day-to-day moments of your life, especially conversations or situations where you know that habitually you want to respond by contracting, by running away, by disassociating, by not looking the other person in the eye, by breathing shallowly. Okay? Notice those moments and bring your attention fully into the present moment. Connect with your body in those moments. Take a deep breath and know that it's all okay. Breathe out some tension through the exhale of your breath. Look the other person in the eye. You can tell them if you're nervous if you need to, or you're feeling a little bit of stress and anxiety in this moment. They're more than happy to accommodate you, to understand and connect with you even further. But just be real, be in the moment, saying, this is what my experience is, and I'm working through it. And then you continue on with your conversation of whatever that thing is, whether it's a sales conversation with marketing, whatever, or an important conversation with a loved one or family member. The thing is, learn to be present, learn to become aware of what your body is doing and how it tightens up, how it holds constriction and stress, and become aware of what your habitual tendency is to disassociate or distract yourself and check out, so that you're not here in the moment, where you go into your head rather than being in your body and being present. So that's a lot to take in, and it is a continual discipline and a practice. And I can promise you, the more you do, the easier it becomes for you to connect with people, to grow your business, make sales, generate income, be open to possibilities and opportunities that come your way. So, as with all of my videos, I always bring you a resource, and today is no different. So, today's resource is a Shift Your State meditation guide that walks you through like 6 different steps on this meditation exercise to help you literally shift your state emotionally and energetically, which goes miles towards helping your body and your muscles relax. So when you do this meditation in conjunction with using the gifts of plants, of essential oils, plus some breath work, plus some movement like yin yoga or gentle exercising, then you can go a long ways in helping your body open, to relax, to receive more life force energy to come through you, so that more can come back to you in the form of good, prosperous things. So grab that download. Let me know how it works for you. So did you find value in this video? I'd love to hear from you. What is your experience when you find yourself constricting and closing down and feeling anxious and stressful? What do you do to help your body open up and relax again? So leave a comment below, subscribe to this channel, Faces of Freedom, as well as share it. And if you'd like, as with all things, you can find me at my website, lauraleehumphreys.com, and on Facebook under Laura Lee Humphreys. So connect with me there. I'd love to hear your experiences about what I shared today. And until next time, take care.